Carrie Smith, CTV.
Kelly Downs is joining me now, and Kelly is a father, a husband, a successful massage therapist here in town, as well as the owner and head trainer for GT&R Goaltending. And his life story is a very inspiring one that shows us that any dream can come true if you work hard enough at it. Thank you so much for taking the time this morning.
Thank you for having me.
And would you mind by starting off a little bit about your life story and what happened to you to get you to where you are today?
12 years ago, I was working as a welder, and I had a serious work accident where my right foot was crushed, and that led to having it amputated. And during that process, the only thing I wanted to do was play goal again. And that's what drove me to get through my rehab and work with a lot of great people. And I was able to achieve that. Within a year of my amputation, I was back on the ice. And after I was skating again, I knew nothing could stop me. And I was fortunate enough to play with Team Canada's amputee program for 8 years and be a part of 3 World Championship teams. While playing with Team Canada, I had a great goalie coach who would always stress to me work ethic and passion for being a goaltender. And it was that message that always rang loud with me that led me to want to do what I do today.
And before you got to this point, after the accident, did it ever run through your head a dark time or maybe, you know, this is it for me?
Absolutely. Such as anybody that goes through what I went through, you do fall into a deep depression. But I have a great family. I have a great mom. And like I said, the people that were in my corner to lift me up in my darkest hour and say, this isn't over for you. Anything is achievable if you're willing to work for it. And even when I wanted to quit, my physiotherapist at Wascana Rehab would never let me quit. And I just kept pushing through and knew I was only 25 years old and I had a lot of life ahead of me. And I just wanted to carry on and not let this defeat me.
That's such a powerful, and it really is truly an inspiring message. And that's a message that you share with kids now. Tell us more about the work that you do with the kids in our community.
GT&R Goaltending is, I created this company to be able to work with kids. I absolutely love working with kids. And with all the people that help me achieve goals, I get to meet kids every day that I train that want to do something in this game. And I have the ability to be a small part of that. And it's just something I love to do to encourage them, tell them if you want something, go get it. Don't expect it handed to you. We'll work through it. I've dealt with kids crying on the ice because they're frustrated, and sometimes they just need a hug and encourage to say, you know what, this isn't over. Let's keep going. Or if they get cut from a team, if you get cut, use that as motivation and come back next year and work harder than the guy beside you, and hopefully that'll work out for you. It's what I love to stress, is just hard work and set your goals and never let anyone tell you can't do it.
I absolutely love that, and no doubt you're giving so much to these kids. What do you get back from them working with them or maybe seeing them become successful?
It's just, that's the bonus part of my work. GT&R Goaltending provides so much joy for me. I get to go to work every day and love what I do. I encourage everyone to chase after that, but with the kids, it's when they come or send me a text or send me an email or phone me and tell me, you know, I made it, thank you so much, or parents calling me, thank you for what you do with my child. That's just the bonus of my work. I don't do it for the accolade, but that sure picks you up, absolutely.
So folks want to learn more. How do they find out either about yourself or about GT&R Goaltending?
They can find me at my website at www.gtnrgoaltending.com. I have all my programs listed there. We've been training in Regina and White City for the last 5 years. We're expanding to Moose Jaw. I've been hired by a great program in White City in the Prairie Storm Minor Hockey Association, work with their Bantam Tier 1 team. And I'm launching my new program for excellence, which is just geared towards goaltenders who are very serious about improving their game. But my website is where to find me.
Perfect. Well, I want to thank you so much for taking the time this morning and for sharing your story with us.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And can I say good morning to my daughter?
Absolutely.
Hi, Audrey.
Well, now it's time we're going to check in with Danelle DeGraw to see what she's up to this morning.